Hello and good evening. This is Doc Severson for the ReadySetCrypto OMNIA trade of the day for Monday, the 12th of April. BTC versus the US dollar continues trading within this range, banging on this overhead neckline of the ascending triangle pattern, about 60,000. So far, we have not seen enough volume to overcome the overhead supply, which is sitting up here. So there's enough sell orders up there to fulfill demand, and there's just not enough buy orders to push this over the wall yet. So this is why I'm looking for some big volume to come in and push this over and put the bears back on their heels, which causes additional volume. So while that's not happening, and Ethereum is not breaking out above 2,200 either, even though it has enough energy, and we don't have Polkadot going back over the retest of the breakout as well too. We have other coins that are in the meantime breaking out. So this is very typical with crypto. A lot of times if BTC is running, everything else kind of runs along with it. But if BTC, the old honey badger, is not working, then other coins are just going to pick up the ball and run with it. Probably the best example of this has been Binance coin just ripping to the upside, trying to break above 600 right now. I would not chase after this one. This is a very low probability entry. Probably going to see the same thing going on as this in the near future. If we go out to the weekly chart, we can see that this is also exhausted. Now, this is a good example of what I always talk about, that a flag pattern or consolidation typically acts as a halfway house in the middle of a move. You can see that this move is actually broken a little bit above the projection for this to make this a halfway house, but I would expect to see several weeks of consolidation, perhaps running between 480 and 600 before this is ready to break again. Some of the other coins that look pretty good to run at this point looks like Cardano is running an ascending triangle pattern as well too. However, I'm just not sure if this one's going to break without Big Brother BTC opening the path for it. We've had a huge run for Ripple. Ripple is just consolidating at the top of a flagpole. You can see this sort of halfway house here. Here's the initial move, flag pattern, breakout, flag pattern again. This one seems to be unimpeded by technicals at this point. We're in exhaustion, but right now it just doesn't matter because there's so much pent-up demand to chase after this monster Ripple. Here's another good one, which is AAVE, and a break above at this point 425 would be the entry on this one, which would create a higher low, higher high combination, reversal back up to the uptrend. Again, break above about 425. How about this one? Tron, after running in the gutter for literally the last few years, this thing has been completely useless, has broken out strongly. So this is a nice breakout from Tron. You can see this is setting up the next consolidation pattern here, building up a lot of energy at the daily chart. The weekly chart is somewhat in exhaustion, but it may depend on whether this coin cares or not. I like the volume that we're seeing here on this most recent breakout. This is good, and this is what we're missing on some of the other larger coins. Great big move today on Uniswap. This is awesome. So nice concentric, symmetrical triangle pattern here, and this is breaking out above that level on pretty good energy, although there's not so much left at this point. As you can see, the rest of the top 20, very mixed market right now. We still have Decentraland setting up a really nice pattern right now. So a break above 1.2 would be a great signal for Decentraland, kind of showing that same ascending triangle pattern with higher lows and equal highs. The other good gains that we're seeing today is MakerDAO, and this one's going to need a break above 2,600 to form the same pattern that we're seeing with other coins, with a higher low and then subsequent higher high at 2,600. All right, folks, that is it for today's report. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.